Welcome back. Here I am with some more War on the Sea. So let's see if we can make this a little bit more exciting today. Quick overview. I don't know if this is quick or not, but let's take a look and see what we have. Last time I think we left off, we hadn't invaded Guadalcanal yet. Guadalcanal is almost ours, which is good. We're on day 18. We're doing pretty well. This reoccurring magic submarine, which shows up as a destroyer, keeps zoning back up into this spot every time I open up a new save. So we're sending our sub hunter over there to try and eliminate that harassment. We have a bunch of supplies heading over towards Buna with our this guy, CDL Barnes, which is basically fuel supplies. This is going to be intended to bolster this. It's mixed potential airfield here. I don't think I need that. I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to drop off supplies, everything, and then max up for an invasion of Leh. So we're probably going to go from here to Buna, drop off, mix our troop heavy supply mid, and then go and drop off at Leh and see what happens there. We're doing regular convoys back and forth. As you see here in Cairns, our fuel is down to 58. We're going to leave that alone until we get resupplied again, maybe take some engineering. But what we've also been doing is fueling up Cooktown because they don't get any supplies, so whatever you give them is what they get. And what we can do is, as needed, we can ferry them over to Port Moresby or Milne Bay. What I have here is a coastal oiler, which is extremely slow. This Papsco, or whatever it's called. And this is another supply ship I use for engineering, I think, or maybe it's just supplies. But they just go back and forth. When their Cairns has more supplies, we fill them up, and they just take them off the base. Because if you leave any supplies, fuel, engineering here, when it's maxed out, if you leave it for over a week, you don't get those supplies. So you have to balance it out. In other words, take them off of here so that when you get resupplied again, they fill back up again. Otherwise, say you took off only 5 troops, whatever the max troops you get on Cairns, when you resupply, we just give you 5 troops. It wouldn't give you more than what is allowed to be on that base. Let's see here, and we see we've emptied out New Gravities as well. So again, like I said, you want to take these down. The next supply group that comes down here, I'm probably going to have to get an oiler, and if we get too close and they're not there yet, I'll probably purchase an oiler and just fill it up. The supply group here with the light carrier is going to drop off into Guadalcanal with supplies, fuel, supplies, yeah. Because Guadalcanal is good on both of these, but what we're going to be doing is massing up here to potentially go into St. Isabel, just to, take care of that. We have seen a bunch of things that are kind of concerning. Giant carrier force with battleships coming down this direction. We did see another carrier group over this way and missed it. Last seen location was a destroyer group here, but I'm guaranteeing there's probably a carrier over in this group. I've already sent out some search planes and things like that, so let's see what we get out of this. We turn the speed back on. Everybody's launching from my earlier orders. I put cap over a lot of aircraft shipping, as you see. It's getting all right. I'm gonna go and get rid of some of these stuck planes, because they do get stuck, like this Catalina. Oh, what's this guy doing? I bet you he's stuck too. Yeah. This guy here. Stuck. And this Mariner is stuck as well. We got them all. Everybody moving? Everybody moving? No, you're not moving. I am going to check for subs in this area. Let's go tactical and see what we find. Highlight everything. Sonar. You gotta lower that speed, brah, if you want to hear anything. Start. And we go into it at 10 speed for the fleet. 10. You need to slow the heck down. Yeah, if you find that multiple ships in your group are going too fast, you're not going to hear anything. This guy's going 12, but we're going to do the same with him. Just one of those gamey things that happens. He's at 10. It's fine. So with the Porter, I want you to do a slow turn this way. And we can go a little bit faster than that. With the Noah, you're going to go to the right. And the Nestor, I want you to slow just down. Just do that. So if you go to the big map here, or the mini map here, you see the Porter's going to go around this way. Noah's going to go around this way, and the Nestor's going to go right up the middle to try and widen that area. If you go to, let's just look at the Nestor here. Sonar, passive sonar is 14, active sonar is 1 nautical mile. So these two ships are not a mile apart, probably half of that, if you will. So if we expand it out, what's the Porter's at? Porter's the same, and this Porter is the same, active, passive, on there. So, do is let that run a little bit. But again, back to the speeds and everything of the ships. If you look down here, this is speed for the Porter at 10, 9 for the Noah, and 8 for the Jervis class Nestor. So let these guys do just a big circle. Let them do their thing. When they come around, we're going to get out of this because we don't see anything. So yeah, I'm noticing on my gameplay, my graphics card really does not do well. Other people I watch play this game, you actually see normal looking ocean waves instead of whatever this lakefront stuff is. I have been at sea when the ocean looks like this and even flatter, but yeah, I don't know. What's the weather look like here? Overcast, sea state 2. Yeah, I don't know. But doesn't look like my graphics card really does the job. If we go into the underwater look, it's even worse. That green filament, if you will. I'm going to do a thing here and tell everybody to slow just down to nothing. See what happens. So you see how I told everybody to slow, right? This guy is still going at 10. So that little I wish work doesn't work. Porter's still at 10. Let's see if we can slow him right back down. Get everybody just sit and be quiet for a minute. So, alright, so that is an engagement that didn't do anything, so let's get out of there. And we're going to have to get these guys into a... I'm going to move them in closer so that we can move them out when we go back in to the group. But I want to move the Porter and the Nestor, swap positions. See if that changes anything with this group here. And I'm going to adjust this course to be more of a thing like this. Maybe they'll pick something up in that situation. Let's get rid of this scout plane. Don't like scouties looking over my aircraft carriers stuff. So go. How about all you guys go kill this dude, because we don't want him playing in our world. Yeah, and he's just, what is he, a Jake? Is that what that is? Jake? No. I got... Big old red tail thingy. Where are you? Not that we care. It's a Glenn. And die, boys. Good shoot, Tex. Let's see what we got on this. Okay, so this is just a supply group invasion force, and what they're doing is they're going north to check for incoming supply ships or anything that goes to invade. So this is a, what is this, a light cruiser? The Hobart? Where are you? Yeah, light cruiser, and everything else is destroyers. So they're looking for, they're willing to defend themselves a little bit. There's another light cruiser over here. Okay, let's get out and let them continue doing what they're doing. So what is this guy doing here? Yeah, he's going to do some crazy funky Cole Medina thing where he's just going to go up and down and let him just keep doing that until we get resupplied and have something more for him to do. I could buzz back here. No, I couldn't. I'm going to leave that where it is. Maybe there. Once we completely take this Buna, we may take them to go get troops and buzz over to Leh with this group here that's going to go and do the same. They're going to go over here, unload, and then fill up on troops, like I said, and go for Leh. So maybe I'll do that with them as well. Alright, speed it up, Buttercup. And we're in the midst of our cap being swapped over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up the cap with using the Guadalcanal planes. And they're going to go just to cover the Tennessee, because I don't want the Tennessee to be engaged by air. No damage. It's not fast enough, can't maneuver very well. So let's just do that. And again, this group has supplies, engineering, supplies, troops, supplies. Yeah. Good enough. I will do this though. We will go Kingfisher and depth charges, because if we get any submarines, we want to be able to attack them quicker than our relying on our destroyers to defend us. These guys could possibly drop 4 depth charges on something a little bit easier. Like to make sure that these locations. All right, back to this guy here. So like I said, this Papsco is doing fuel. We have no need for him now. So what I'm going to do is, let's see how long, if I just release this guy, how long he'll be in the dockyard. He's technically undamaged. He's an old freighter. So let's see what happens. So go down here to the dockyard and you look, he'll be 2 days, which is kind of hit or miss, pass or fail. All it does is say, I don't need that. It's going to get a paint job and some cleaning and some maybe rust work, needle gun work, and then he'll maybe find another place for him later on when we have fuel. But because we don't have fuel, Kieran's does have his supplies and engineering that we need to concern ourselves with. We are going to take Kieran's and add I think I want to go with engineering. So I want something relatively cheap. 54. Yeah, let's get one of these guys. Harris Merchant. I like the 88 and I like the 1280. Excuse me. Let's see what the other one is though. 7. Okay, so the difference between these two that I see immediately is speed on this one is 16.5 and that one's 17.5. What else we got? 12, slow boat to China. Good numbers. 9 cheap, but really slow. But again, there's not much down here, so maybe I could go with that. But for 9, that's still high for what the risk is. 9 on this one, which is 15. So 12 to 15 speed. This one's 12. That's a little too costly, I think, for what we want. I'm gonna get one of these guys. The thing with this merchant here is it has guns, so it can kind of defend itself. 81 and 1260 is good enough, and it's only 8. So we're gonna get him, and we're gonna marry him up with, if we can. Sometimes these merges don't work too good. Yeah, it worked. Okay. So we're no longer calling this fuel supply. We're gonna make this engineering supply. And let's give you some stuff for your belly. Okay, so We're going to use you for engineering, and we're going to use you for supplies. And they're going to go out on their own. I'm not going to worry about sending them anywhere crazy, but who needs it more? Let's take a look. Engineering 137, supplies 2100. Yeah, let's send it. Let's send it over here because this one has fighters. This one has fighters, but they're only Kitty Hawks. Kitty Hawks, we're already at a level where 12 Kitty Hawks with a very short range of, you know, even with nothing on it. 282, that's not a lot of range for cap. I like this base, I do, but I like P38's better, and we lost a bunch last time I played. We had one of those instances where they just decided to crash into the ocean. My fault, but I want to get these guys back up. So we're going to send this engineering group back to Port Moresby. And we're going to do it in kind of this way, because the unknown submarine that this guy doesn't seem to want to catch is being difficult. Now we're back to here. We have 16 points left. What can we get off of here? We're really not in a very good position, but we are going to take that engineering. We are going to take supplies. I don't really want to take all the fuel off of here because it just doesn't make sense. I will take that though. And then we are going to go over here and we're going to get some more supplies off of that guy if we can. And then take it over to Milne Bay. All right. Let's see what we can get in some trouble maybe. What's this guy doing? He's not doing anything. Can you return home and unfreeze yourself? All right, come on. Let's see what we got. All right, so this group here, Tennessee, has landed. We are going to unload all cargo, and instead of clicking the click button, I just screen through, make sure that everything is unloaded. It's a habit because one of the issues I found was sometimes when you hit this unload all cargo, your engine and fuel may not unload. You may unload supplies and everything, but then you'll travel back home and find out. I've had it happen where you have engineering and fuel still on your ship, you didn't unload. It kind of is a bad call, but I'd kind of like to get this. I think that will be fine. It's just going to click over, so I'm not even going to bother. So Tennessee, where do you want to go? We're going to go around the Horn, come down here. We're going to travel down the pipe and go back to New Hebrides. Probably not the greatest choice in the world to do, but I have the Tennessee here. I will be in range for some cap. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. So I'm going to do this. And of course, and see if we find anything. We may not. 12 o'clock, by the time, I didn't even look and see how long it took to get there, but we'll see what happens. Let's just say that, okay? And start the ticker again. All right, so what do we have here? Is it a big guy or is it a little guy? It's a little guy. So 2 destroyers. These are probably the destroyers that we saw in the slot earlier. We're not going to waste our time with them. They are in a heading of, what is it, 75. Yeah, I'm not going to bother myself with risking my Kingfisher for that. They're going out this way and then probably going to go they may just be circling this island through the pipe, so we may come across them with the Tennessee. If so, God help them. It's a risk having all those supply ships with us, but I think it will work out in the end. So let's get out of here. We're gonna put a pin there and just say DD DE. I think that's who these guys were. We're gonna remove this one and then see what happens. And this one's coming off too, just because I don't like looking at it anymore. Do we have cap? It'd be nice to send out. I'd like to get rid of this plane here, so we're gonna do that. See if that does anything. His direction. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know why when we get into the engagements, these are always in a slight. Oh, how did I get way over there? I have that voice here. Where am I? Alright, you guys can tell us. Feed packing. Alright, I'm just gonna let this play out and we're gonna see what happens. Get to see what AI Justice does. Now, in theory, what you do is you would break away your ships. I do like this circular. Yeah, you guys better run, jackasses. Where they all go out to? You know, the thing about AI engagements, trade. Okay. Didn't need to trade. Sure. The thing with AI engagements is, yeah, they're not the smartest engagements in the world, but at least they try. There are times, though, when of course, they all go after one aircraft, but there are times when, once they're done, they refuse. Like these guys over here. I don't know where these guys over here are going. Can I go for these guys? Yeah, probably. Wow, gutsy, not even wanting to guys. No, shoot, bruh. Shoot, no? You saying hi? There's one. Keep going. You can do it. And this guy. There we go. Let's report and see what we got. 6 to 6. Done. We lost one aircraft. But I'm okay with that. I do like the look of a big old battle wagon like that with all these guns. Just looks cool. All the anti-aircraft and all the side guns and big old monsters on the front and back. Very awesome. Alright. So those were from here, I'm pretty sure. Another thing I could do is we could actually try to, let me see, 1423. What else could we possibly do here? We'll just return these guys because they're not going to get any. They're not going to be able to hang with the Tennessee if I decide to do what I want to do, which is go over here and use their guns to spank that. The Tennessee is not really built for that. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could just break these guys off and send them home, which I think is a good idea. So let's do that. And we're gonna send them directly home. So instead of playing games with the Tennessee, we can just send these guys all the way home and get them to, you know, be safe. Not that I'm overly concerned, but the Tennessee, I'm gonna send out a mission from GAD. And what we're gonna do with her is we are gonna send, let's see my formation here. What is this? 1, 3, 2. 3, 2, 5, 4. That's fine. But we're gonna tighten it up. No, we're not. We're gonna do this. That's fine. Close enough. And we are gonna send her to what's that, Lay? Right? So 10 hours before in the morning, and we're gonna risk it for the biscuit. Let me see if I can make that course a little better. See if we can do some bombarding from there. I'd like this to go down. As you see, this is a 3, maybe to a 2 or a 1 would be nice. Yeah, that's just what I want to do. But we're going to save that for the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed. You know, some little air aviation action and so on. So, all right. I hope you guys like these. Trying to make them a little bit shorter, and maybe it'll be more entertaining. So, thanks for watching. Bye.